Chess, the game of kings. Everybody knows it, everybody's heard of it. It is a true test of skill, strategy, and, you know, choosing when to do what, with what, in the most efficient way possible. Why did I pick to play a chess game? Well, I have a few things to talk about, and you know, this is more of a relaxed type game. It's not gonna be distracting me too much. You know, I'm sure I've gotta think a little bit. I've gotta, play it competently, but not really rush or be bothered by the gameplay too much. And it's probably a full moon right there, but yeah, that is anyways, topic of discussion. I've got a few things to talk about. And one thing, the first thing, is willful ignorance. And how it ties into the current political environment and whatnot, and why it's such a big deal. Let me start off by let me actually turn the volume down on this thing real quick. So you can hear me actually. Zoom game here. Willful ignorance. Okay, let's put it this way. You're on the track. Your foot's caught. Train's coming. Mile down the way, you can feel the vibrations. You can hear the whistle. You know it's on its way. So you know that if you don't get out of dodge in time, you're gonna be run over. You're gonna be killed. Where least of all, you're gonna lose some limbs, maybe a leg or two. You can try to wish it away. You can turn a blind eye. You can, just hope it isn't gonna come. Hope it's gonna see you. Hope the conductor's gonna see you before it approaches you and hits you. But that's all wishful thinking, and more often than not, a train going at that speed is not going to be able to stop in time. They're not going to be able to see down on the tracks, quick enough to stop and stop from hitting you. And therein lies the problem. A lot of the people in the realm of politics these days, they want to willfully ignore the facts. They want to turn a blind eye to what is coming their way. They want to, wish it away. They want it, to believe with all their might that it's not gonna, come their way. It's not gonna run them over like that train coming down the tracks. The problem is, like the train scenario, a lot of what is being debated, a lot of what's on the chopping blog for politics and what's going through and the laws and everything, it's going to catch up. It's going to blindside these people. They won't. Any wishful thinking they can do, any distraction from the topic at hand that they can issue, it's not going to stop what's going to happen. And it's just a bad thing, because it not only affects them, it affects everybody else in the world. And let's see, make some moves here while I'm talking. But yeah, willful ignorance, like it's ignorant, base word, it's just ignorance. It's foolish thinking. You can either do one of two things. You can face the facts and prepare accordingly, or you can ignore the facts and let it blindside you and just show you up and prove you wrong. And that is about that on that topic. And so, moving on from there, got in a discussion on Twitter about vaccines, anti-vaxxers. Everybody's, on either side. They're either for or against vaccines, and the way I see it is an area of gray. It's not as clear cut as people want it to be. It's not that one side's wrong or the other side's right. It's more that both sides have their points, good points. The way I see it, and the best way to explain this is that if you ever watch the commercials on TV, the lawyers putting up lawsuits about medicine that has been out for maybe about a month or two, and there's these bad side effects killing people or causing, medical problems, significant medical problems, and you'll know that a lot of the medicine that goes out has, life-threatening side effects. And if you think about vaccines, they are a type of medicine, a preventative medicine. And to think that those things are not going to, harbor any ill effects would be foolish. I have no doubt in my mind they have adverse effects on human, physiology. I have no doubt in my mind that they do, and I have no doubt in my mind that they prevent some things, because obviously a lot of what's spread in the past wouldn't be here. What am I trying to say? A lot of the pandemics and epidemics that were in the past that were cleared up by vaccines would have left this world devastated if those vaccines had not been implemented. So there's that. And trying to figure out what I can do here. Messing up on this board game, but anyway, I see it as a shades of gray deal. You've got equal amounts of pros, equal amounts cons. It's a two-edged sword. It's gonna help in some ways, but it's gonna equally hurt people in bad ways. So that's my stance on the whole anti-vaxxer and vaccine thing. Just throwing my 2 cents worth out there. This would probably be a mistake. I haven't even thought this through. Yeah, this is what I thought. Oh man, this will be a short game, I guarantee you. This will be a short-lived game. On another topic, I got in a heated debate on Twitter with a certain Stockholm developer, indie developer, does mobile games, I think. Basically, it was over how they treat, what they think of the customers' opinions, basically. Now, I get their point when they're saying, like, customers, they're harassing them and whatever, and they're demanding things be this way or that. And I understand that side of the equation, but at the same time, the way the guy talked was that he had no appreciation for the value of the customer. Like, he just talked like he would do anything regardless of what the customer wanted. And business etiquette says oh crap, I just got checked, I think. But But business etiquette. It says that pleasing the customer is the best business strategy, basically. You want to sell them what they want, otherwise you're not going to make money. That's the whole purpose of business. That is the whole purpose of business. And if you're not selling what they want, you're selling whatever the heck you want. You're trying to peddle these political ideas or whatever, and what you're selling, you're not selling what people want, and it's going to be problematic. It's going to cost you business. Going to cost you money. And the mentality these guys had, they were very toxic. I had one of them, jumping on me from all sorts of accounts, from people who just followed the political side of these guys, the whole left-leaning thing, and this is just the gang mentality of it. It was very toxic, and it was very telling of what the industry thinks of people that were investors in the debate, actual game industry investors. There were, of course, the developer that I told you about. There were various developers. It was just ridiculous. It's like they were tag teaming me. I was standing my ground. I was presenting facts, and all they could do is churn out the feels and the nonsense that they just felt hellbound on getting across to me. Like they showed no caring whatsoever of the customer. They had no respect for the customer. They had no respect for the value of the customer. They did not know business. They did not know what drove business their way. They were so hurt that someone would have an opinion about what they were selling, albeit a bad, sort of a abusive opinion, but there's some things to be taken away even from that. Like if like a community is crying out saying like, this is not what we want, obviously you're gonna, if you don't listen to it, that community that you've gained is gonna just turn their back on you, and they're gonna leave you be, and it's gonna be a bad situation for you business-wise. As you can see, I'm down to a few pieces. This guy's still got like some key players. He's got a lot of pawns. Knight there, I could take that knight out. I could, and then that'd be taken out. For sure, I guess I'll sacrifice it. It's one key piece out of the way. Go behind, take his rook, as it were. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to checkmate him or not, but yeah, we'll see. But anyway, that was my point. The whole thing, the whole exchange was very, very toxic for a business, ethics type of situation, where you would think they would act more business-like, and they just kind of it was telling. I tell you, it was really eye-opening. Exactly, it was eye-opening for sure, and double checky. Okay. Try to get. Of course, I should have anticipated that one, but yeah, it's one of those little sideways deals going wrong there, as it were. Chess, the game of kings. Yeah, that's a few topics I wanted to talk about while they were on my mind. I hope you got something out of the video. I mean, just, you know, short and to the point. You got to see me play chess, which not many people do, which is pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. Probably should actually trouble on the double. Sacrifice. The sacrifice is real. I'm gonna go for a queen here. Backing back down there. Try to set this up intelligently here. Gets to think a little bit, as it were. And put the dude here. Put the dude there. Put the dude there. Things and stuff is happening to me. Stuff is happening to me. Let me see. It's gonna be a game of cat and mouse, man. I am rusty. Like, I haven't played chess in like ages. Let's see. Cat and mouse. Cat and mouse is where it's at. Tightening the reins. Tightening the reins. Let's see. Stuff and things. Stuff and things. And there, go on one. Got some points for me, Elo points. My Elo is updated. I beat the computer. But anyways, that's all I wanted to say. And, I know it's a sloppy chess game, and I wasn't really paying attention, but, hope you enjoyed the video. Gonna upload it, and, yeah. Talk at you later. Take care of yourselves. Bye.